Hi guys, good to have you all back. We're doing file folder February. So what's on my desk? A file folder, obviously. And a digital kit. Now, before I start the video, I'm going to talk a little bit about this digital kit. The plan is, I do not have a plan, I have an idea. But most of the times, if I just have an idea, something magical happens. So fingers crossed, something magical is going to happen. Okay, this is a field notes journal kit. So I want to make a field notes journal, but I also want to make sort of a folio or a Lapbook thingy. So it's going to be a hybrid. It's going to be a journal, folio, Lapbook hybrid thingy. It sounds like a me thing, right? Okay. It's a big project, guys. Today I'm going to make sort of the base, the folio Lapbook thing itself, sort of the cover, let's say the cover. And throughout this month, I'm going to add stuff to it. So it's not going to be a part 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, it's just going to be the base, and all the other projects that I'm doing, you can add to this journal or, implement them on other projects that you're working on. So, before I start with the base, I'm going to show you the supplies that I'm using. Okay, for papers, obviously I'm using a file folder. You don't need a file folder, guys. I'm just going to use part of it. So you need a heavy piece of cardstock, a big piece. And of course the kit. Now, for those of you, few of you out there who do not already have this kit, let me show you really quick. It is 16 pages. This is sort of the mood board. Yeah, and then I have the actual sort of journal pages. I'm going to use parts of it, guys. It's going to be so much fun. And I have this one. This one, probably one of my, I love this. I'm going to use this piece for sure. And then this one. So 4 or 5 full pages. Then I have this. This could either be bookmarks, belly bands, side tags, tall tags, whatever you want. Then I have smaller tags, bookmarks, or journal cards, or whatever you want to make with this. And these can be made into pockets. I made these you can make pockets with, or tags, or journal cards, or all of them at the same time. Some postcards that you can use for all sorts. I have labels because I love labels. Most of these are sort of blank that we can stamp on and such. I love the labels so much, so I made two pages with labels. Then I have ledger. I have 3 pages of ledger. This is one with all the sort of botanicals on them. And this is one that is really grungy. I absolutely love this. And this is completely written with numbers and such. 2 envelopes that you can fold, and the sort of file folder divider things. Yeah, so 16 pages. I'm not going to use all of it today, guys, but I am going to use a lot. Other than that, of course, the basics. Ruler, knife, glue, scissors. I am going to use a paper trimmer, a heavy duty one, because I need to trim this. This for me is essential. It's a corner rounder. I am going to use circle punches for maybe closures, or I don't know. I have my hole reinforcers, or I might make my own. I'm going to use a little bit of hardware, which means brads and eyelets. I do not know for sure yet, guys, but I think so. So I need my crocodile for my brads and my eyelets. I am going to do some distressing. I've taken out scorched timber. I think it will work well with sort of the mustard yellow, but I might switch it out with another color. And I'm going to do some stamping. Most likely I'm going to use fallen leaves. For the stamps, I've taken out a few, well, actually a lot. Of course, I've taken out field notes because we're doing field notes. There you go. But I also have a lot of stamps from Creative Expression that might work well with this. I have botanical collage, snippets of nature, botanical frames. I'm not going to use all of it, guys. And this is Meadow Beauty. But there are a couple of things on here that might work really well with the field notes journal kit. Like journal notes, butterfly walk. And then I have these 2. But I'm mainly going to use these for maybe the ledger here or the numbers here. Timeless Roses and Beautiful Garden. And who knows what I can come up with. Yeah. If I'm going to use other paper than the digital, it's going to be vintage. Like ledger, handwritten paper, antique book pages, music paper. I don't know, something old and grungy. It is going to be a little bit grungy, but not a lot. I'm not going to distress the edges with this tool. No, it's going to be normal clean edges, but you know, I might use a splatter stamp or what have you. Great. Okay, if you do not have the kit and want to play along, go grab it. It's linked below. Otherwise, you need to do some cutting. I'm gonna show you. I'm going to cut out a lot of different elements from this. Let's start with the base. I am using a 3-flap folder. Now I know that this is probably a Dutch thing. They are very hard to come by. I am very lucky. I found a couple of them. If you don't have a 3-flap folder, I have a video how you can make one. But guys, don't make a big folder and then cut it all up, because I'm going to cut it all up. Yes, I'm using this lovely yellow one. I'm going to give you some measurements of my folder, but I'm going to cut it to size. This is actually 14 inches by 9 3/4. Now, I'm going to cut it as follows. I'm going to take off this flap. I'm going to keep it because we're probably going to do something lovely with it. And I'm going to take off this flap. Yeah, well, I'm going to divide it in two. Guys. Okay. I need a big ruler because my paper trimmer is too small. I cannot put this. I wanted to have this in my paper trimmer, but that goes up to 12 inches and not 14. There you go. Here's one. Now, here's what I'm doing. I am going to make a journal, yes, with cover, spine, cover, and this is going to be the closing flap over it. Yeah? I do not want this piece to be on top, so I need to cut this off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to cut off this flap. I'm actually going to cut off 1 inch. So I'm going to cut this off. So actually, basically, you don't need to have this flap attached to the journal. The only flap that you need is the big one. So if you have a 1-flap folder, well, there you go. Longer ruler, love. It is huge. You probably don't have this one. Well, I know of one person who has one because I gifted one. Also, doesn't need to be yellow. So I'm going to cut this off. It's already sort of going crooked. Don't have it crooked, have it straight. There you go. Keep it because we're going to use it. Okay. My journal is going to be the same height as my paper. Where's my paper? I'm going to take out a piece. And this is A4 size, so it's actually going to be 8 1/4 high. Yeah? So I'm going to cut this at 8 1/4, which will leave us with another flap. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, guys, because this is a lot of work. I'm going to measure out 8 1/4 here, 8 1/4 here, and then cut it. Yeah? I actually cut it at 8 1/2. It will leave the tiniest bit of room all around, and I think that will look really, really nice. So 8 1/2. So add a little bit to the size of your page if you're not printing on A4. So this is actually going to be the cover. Now we have two sort of big flappies. I'm going to incorporate them, guys. First, what I'm going to do is we're going to need a scoreboard. Did I tell you need a scoreboard? I am sorry. You need a scoreboard. So with these measurements, I want to have a small spine in the middle, flap this in and then flap this over. This is 9 3/4. To make it a little bit easier on myself, I've decided to have a spine that is 3/4, which leaves me with 9 to divide. So I'm going to have a 4 1/2 inch cover here, then a 3/4 spine, and this is also going to be 4 1/2 inch. Yeah? Where's my thingy? There we go. Okay, scoring at 4 1/2. But do your own measurements, guys. 4 1/2. Yes, I'm going to line it up because that's my preferred method at 5, and then I'm going to score at 5 3/4 because I do not want to add up. Now this is very, very heavy paper. Okay, yes, made our spine. Just measure this part, guys, and then divide it by 2, add a spine. Add a spine. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna fold it. Ooh. This is extremely heavy paper. Well, it's not even paper, love. This is cardstock. Will that work? Yes, it will work. Okay. Spine. Yes. Front flap, back cover. Now we have this. This already has the ridges in it. Yeah. I'm going to fold at the last ridges, which is probably almost an inch. That is almost an inch. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the spine is, but that's quite alright. I'd rather have it a little bit bigger than smaller because we're gonna fill it. We're going to fill it. Yes. Okay. La da 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 da. There we go. Now, I might take the tiniest bit off here, but I do not know for sure yet. So we have a sort of a boxy that is overlapping, which means I'm going to have a journal part in the center. But now for the folio, well, this is a folio. Here's going to be the journal. Now for the flippy floppy bits. We have these two. Now, if you don't have this, guys, I'm going to try to explain how you can make some. Yes, because these sort of hinged parts, you can make yourself. I explained this in last Friday's video. I'm going to make a playlist, of course, so that you can check it out for yourself. Taking away the scoreboard for now. Okay. I have this bit. I've been thinking about it. And I think this is going to make a pocket here. So I'm going to have this here as a pocket. It's too tall, so we need to cut here. And then when you fold it open, hoping I do have enough room. Yes. There's going to be a flap with a flap. Cool? Very cool. Very cool. Then I have this bit, which is has a bit sticking out here and here. I'm going to have this here. Yeah, I'm going to cut this bit off and this bit off, but I'm going to use this. Let me show you. Let me start with this one. I'm going to cut here. I'm going to use it. Probably use this as well for somewhere. I do not know where yet. And we're going to use this. Yeah. And then this is too tall for the actual journal. So I'm going to cut it here where the other flap begins. Line it up, cut it straight. That'll be lovely. And there we go. Still straight? Hopefully it is. Ta-da. Couple of pieces. I'm hoping I can show you. Okay. This is going to be a pocket. We're going to glue here, here, and here. I'm going to glue it on. Yes, and when you open the journal, you can fold this out. Yeah. And then you can also fold this out. So it's going to be all sorts of flippy flappies. I'm just going to utilize the parts that we have. Then I have this one. I'm just going to put this here. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the middle, on the top, or the bottom. Probably on the bottom. I think on the bottom. No, more on the top. Why? Because I have this. And I was thinking to put this here. And make this into sort of a closure for this. So glue it here. And that we can sort of, I don't know, with Velcro dots or what have you. Open this up and then you open this up. Cool? I think it's really cool. Yes, then we have 2 more of these flappies left. Probably do something with them. Okay. Hoping you get my drift so far. I think it's going to be brilliant. See, I told you, idea, but not a plan. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I do believe I want some grunching. Yeah? So I'm going to take out scorched timber. I'm going to try this little piece. See if this color works well for grunging and also for stamping. So let me try this out really quick. Grunging works, stamping works. Now I have decided, guys, to not go all out on it. I just did the outer edges, just the tiniest bit, just, you know, to do something on edges. So I'm not gonna go, no. Most of it is going to be covered, of course. I did leave this for now. For now, I'm going to concentrate on the cover and the flap. I want to do the inside of the flap. And I want to do the back of the cover. Yeah? Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I've taken out some papers. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to use this one for the front cover and the flap. Now, I want this to be the front cover. I'm going to cut it right here where this begins. Trying to keep the ring binding system intact. For this, I have my paper trimmer. That should work. And there we go. Go all the way to this edge. And take this off. Yes, it's gonna go here. We're gonna lose a little bit more, guys. Yeah. I really want the word field notes to be on this cover. So I'm going to cut. I'm just going to do this and then measure it out. I'm leaving the tiniest bit of room all around. Because I cut this at 8.5, you remember? And this is 8 3/4. So the tiniest bit of room, leaving this much as well here, there. Am I going to do it right? Yes, I think so. And then, if I don't, I can print it out again. I need to cut here. I need to cut there. Is this straight? Let's hope it is. Ta-da! Yes, this is going to be our cover. I'm going to decorate it, of course. Well, it's already lovely. And then this, I want this part to go over here. However, if I'm going to put this on here, yes, here's where I'm going to go cutting a little bit piece off. And I flip this over. It says field note. Is that something? I just want to have the complete word on it. So I'm going to cut off like 1/4 inch on this one. I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going to cut a piece off. Making it the tiniest bit smaller. Because I want it to say field notes with us. I'm thinking this is it. Field notes. Do this here. Then you put this here. It'll have to do. So I'm taking off the tiniest bit. Now, of course, I want this, because I love this, to go on it. So I'm just going to try to figure out where to cut it, leaving a little bit of room everywhere. Same amount, please. So I'm going to cut it here. And there we go. Is this straight? Let's hope so. There we go. Yes. This is going to go on here. This is going to go on here. And it's going to look pretty much really awesome. This is going to be our cover. You already love it? I already love it. Okay. I'm going to do the inside cover as well. And I was thinking I have a piece here that has sort of a pen on it. And I think it's going to look awesome on the inside. Yeah? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the same manner. Measure it, going to cut this off so that it will fit on the flap. Not on the folded part, guys, just on the flap. And also, I am going to put an image on the back. Same type, just measure it out. And then I'm going to see if we can do something on the spine. So let me cut some pieces out. I'm going to cut this out. I think I want to have this on the back. Do we want to have this on the back or this? Well, it's going to be a surprise. Keep this intact, guys, if you're going to, because I'll probably use this. Most likely, for sure. So I have all my pieces. I've chosen this for the back cover because it's just lovely. And re-inked it, guys. Now, why did I ink everything, you know, in advance? When I'm going to put on big pieces of paper, I just like inking in advance. I don't know. Just works better for me. I'm going to start with the cover, with the front cover, which is this part. Yes, also inked all around the individual pieces of paper as well. So I'm going to glue one on. The other one I'm going to do off camera, guys, because so much more to do. And I want to show you everything. Something that looks like a glue cage. There you go. I'm going to show you what I'm going to put where. Using normal glue stick for this, I most of the time do this when I'm gluing down big pieces of paper. I do not like to waste my art glitter glue on this. Be sure to put enough glue on the edges. There we go. Do not glue it upside down. That would be so neat. And there you go. I'm trying to leave a little bit of room on all the edges, guys. Same amount, same amount. Do I have a debit card? Well, I should. Yes. Or any other card will do. There you go. Front cover. Yeah? Now, this is going to go on the back cover. I'm going to glue this here. I'm going to glue this there. Oh, it's going to look lovely. And this here. Yeah? So let me do this. I'll be right back. It already looks really cool, guys. This is going to be the front cover. I'm going to make a double closure on this one. Yes, this is the back cover with a lovely label here. I might add a pocket, probably will, but you know, in later stages. And then you open it up and then you have this here with your pen. Isn't that just the coolest? Yeah. So we need to cover a lot more because we need to cover this, we need to cover this, and of course these pieces. Now here's what I did, guys. The piece here in the middle that flaps out, I made the tiniest bit smaller. Yeah, this is 4.5 inches, so I made this for a little bit smaller than 4.25 because I want to make sure that the journal will still close up. So I cut it, you know, smaller. Yes, and then inked all around it. I will round this corner. This is probably one of the few corners I'm going to round because there's a rounded corner on the other side. Yes, because this is going to be a pocket. Then on this piece, which is the same as this one, see there's a tiny bit here sticking out. So I cut this off. Yeah, inked all around this as well. Okay, so this is going to be glued on like so. This is going to be glued on over here. And then we have the closure flappy. That's going to be on here as well. Now, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to attach this first, yes, and then put a big piece over it. So where it's sort of attached will be invisible. Inked all around it. I found to decorate this piece, and this piece actually came from, I took out a couple of pages. Where is it? From this piece. Yes, it's just this tiny bit. Cool, right? Yes. So I'm gonna put this on here. Am I going to put it all the way there? Yeah, I'm going to put it all the way there, which means I have a little bit of space left here. I want to stamp something on it. So that's what I'm going to do first. Okay, so I'm going to glue this on here. as a pocket. So I need to ink it first. I'm going to make a notch. I am not. So then I need to cover this. For this, I have taken out this piece that says field notes. On what page is this? Oh my gosh, I feel like a librarian. This one. So we took off this, and now we're gonna do this. So this is gonna go here. Yes, then we need something here. For this, I have a piece that was left from this side. Yeah. So made a piece. This is gonna go on here. Glue. Yeah. This is gonna go here. Then over this, I've taken off a piece of the ledger and the piece that was grungy. So I'm going to glue this on first. Then I'm going to glue that one on. Cool, right? It's going to look so cool. And then this is going to go here. Yes, as a flappy that goes underneath here. Yep, I'm going to make it so these will line up. I've cut out this field notes from so many pages. From this page, just a part with fields notes, this whole part. Now, I do have a lot of yellow left, but I think that works out fine because I also want to show some of the yellow. So I'll probably do some stamping here. Yes. And then I still need a piece on the inside. I do not know for sure about this, but this, yes, this piece, the ring binder, I'm going to put here. Like it is ring bound. Cool, right? And then this, another piece of ring bind is going to go on the bottom here. So, fantastic. I'm going to glue stuff down, sort of the big panels, and then come back because we need to do some stamping here and we need to do some stamping here. So, let's do some stamping. I need to stamp here. Yes, I need to stamp here. And also on the inside. And I found another spot that I'm going to stamp on. This is going to be the flip down sort of pocket thingy. I'm going to have this one on. I'm going to show you where it came from later. Well, from the set, of course. So we have a piece here that I want to actually stamp on. Okay, starting here. And this is the exact same size. I'm going to put on orders attended to day or night. Day or night. There we go. So lots of Tim Holtz field notes stamps on this one. I might even put only these stamps on. Just as a tribute to Mr. Holtz. Yep. Okay. And then on the inside, it's going to flap down like so. Yeah. And on the inside, I'm going to have the loveliest word that says condemned. Yeah. Well, okay. Why not? There is going to be either a brat or an eyelet there. So I'm going to put it a little bit more there. Oh, apparently. Condemned. Yes. And also there's going to be a Velcro dot. So need a bit of room there. There we go. Well, I love the fact that it's not really clear. Okay, on this one, I have a whole story. It's going to be shipment collect. I'm going to do that one first. Shipment collect. It's going to have a number. There's the score lines here. That's quite all right. I don't mind it being a little bit sort of not crisp. And shipment collect 3043. Yes. And then I wanted to say field label. But of course we cannot stamp on whatever. I'm going to take the back side of something. So many scraps left. Now what I did, guys, I printed out the kit several times because I wanted a piece of this and a piece of this and a piece of this. So I might use some images twice. But that's okay because guess what? It's a digital. And then field label. Here. Did that work? It did. Yeah, see? Like so. We don't need stamp here. I'm going to stamp something here. This is a pocket that I'm going to probably make into a pocket. So I'll probably glue here, here, and here to have a double pocket. And this is going to have the word destination. Just on this edge here. Destination. Cool. And the pocket is going to be here. Yes? So cool. Okie dokie. Was that it for stamping? For now, I'll probably come back later and do some more stamping on spines and stuff. But I need to have a think about it. Okay, let me show you how far we've gotten. And I have more panels to glue down. Let's concentrate on this side first. This is going to go on later. We need to put this one on first. But I sort of want to gauge, measure. This is going to go here. I'm removing it the tiniest bit from the edge, guys. Yes. And then this is going to go here. Do I have a pencil? I just want to mark it. Yes, it's going to go there. Okay, I'm doing this with art glitter glue. No need for inking. It's going to be completely covered with the other piece. Yep. Line it up. Leaving a tiny bit of room on the top, guys. See? Tiny bit of room there. Okay, now I need to glue this one on. Is there still enough room? Yes, there is. Oh, we need to put an eyelet in. I'm going to put an eyelet in later. Okay, so this is going to be glued down. Glue page. I've used up all my glue pages. Oh, I'm going to do it here. Why? You're mad, I know. I'm going to be careful. Glue, 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 glue everywhere. Yes. Now it might leave a sort of a bump there, but I don't mind. We're probably going to do some decorating. Oh, it doesn't even show. Doesn't even show. See? Oh, we need more glue here. For sure. There we go. Yes. Yes, yes. And then this needs to be glued there. But for this I'm using art glitter glue. I'm not going to bother with inking or rounding corners because I'm going to cover it. There we go. Leaving a bit of room on the edge. Yes, that's fine. Okay, and then I have this piece already cut it to size. It's just the coolest, isn't it? It's so cool. Oh yeah, I really like it. I'm going to put it on with art glitter glue because there's two bumps here. Two bumps. So it needs good glue. And there we go. Is there a top or a bottom on? I don't even know. Nor do I care. It's going to be fine. It's floating a little bit over here, but that's quite all right. I even like the fact that it's floating. Yes. And then we're going to have a closure here. Isn't that the coolest? I really like it. I really like it. Okay. Closure thingy. No, let's keep this for later. Now, I want to concentrate on this page. So this was the big flappy pocket thingy that we're going to have on here. I already put a piece of paper on here and here. I'm hoping you recognize the digitals. It's all from the same kit. And a piece of ledger here. Yeah. So first I'm going to put on a pocket. That's going to be easy. This is going to be the top. I have a page full of pockets, guys. It's this one. This one. So I've used this. Lots of space for stamping as well. Now I just cut it out, but you can also cut it out, leaving a little bit of room on 3 sides, so you can make it with gussets, so it will leave for more room. I'm not even going to bother. No. Honestly, guys, I think this sort of journal folio Lapbook thingy will have enough pockets already, because I'm going to add more. So 3 sides. I did decide not to put it in the center. I just wanted it to be off center, leaving a little bit of room on the top, where we can put lovely tags in and such. Yes. Okay. Now I have 2 more pieces. This is going to go here because of awesomeness, and I'm going to add another one of the ring binder thingies that's going to go here. Before I glue this on, I've decided, I'll show you here, this is going to go, of course, here, that I want to have a tab here on the top. It will just fit. Already picked one out in a lovely color, but I want to add brads to it. I want the brads to show on the front, but not on the back. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to put it on first, just on one side. Yes. Put it on first, then glue the piece of paper over it, and then glue this on. So it will have brads on the front, but not on the back. Does that make any sense? Hope so. Now, before I put this on, I want to decorate it. And I have this page. So let's say that this is the front page of the kit with all the lovely small bits and bobs. It's completely filled with bits and bobs. And I was thinking, I have tiny bits in here as well. There are 2 sort of small pieces in here that I think might look very cool. I have this one. Yes. And I might do this one, the smaller one. Or one on the front and one on the back. Why not? I'm going to cut this one out. Let's see. It's just so cool. It's so cool. There we go. Going to add it here. Not in the center. So this is going to go on top. Then the other one is going to flap down. So this needs to be upside down, right? Yeah. Keep that in mind. Upside down. Now this is not going to have brads. I could add brads. Just in the, no. Do it as you were thinking. This was your plan. Put it on here. Yeah. We need to put glue on. And the brads are merely for decorating. It cannot stick out a lot. Let's have a look before I glue it on. It can stick out the tiniest bit. I do not want to have this above the journal. Yes. Actually, perfect spot. Perfect spot. Yep. Now, I'm going to take my pokey tool. There's something underneath that, of course, I cannot find at the moment. It's always gone when I need it. So I'm going to put my fingers behind here. What? That's dangerous. I know. Living on the edge. Punch a hole here. Sort of eyeball where it is for the other one. And I'm going to take out my mini brads. Mini ones. One. Hopefully I have the same color. Yep. 2. Well, one already went out the window. Not out the window, but made a run for it. No, do not push my legs. Oh my gosh, guys. Yeah, the struggle. You have a pokey tool somewhere, now you're using your pencil. Well, it is what it is. Okay, see? They are down. Now, normally I tape them, but I'm going to put a piece of paper over it. This one, oh, the right side up, love. Woo! Almost made a mistake. This is going to go like so, and then this is going to go like so. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to be gluing this. And then I come back and glue this. It is on. Now I've come back with the piece of spine. There is an up and a down in this, guys. You got it. Yes. Let's see. I want all the rings to go on. Will that? I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try. Are you going to do this? Ooh, dangerous. Yeah. I'm going to put it all the way from the top to the bottom. Yes, it will work. It will work. And then this. Straight, love, straight. Straight as you can. Well, hopefully that was straight enough. A little bit of inking. Not over the fold, guys, because otherwise it will turn ugly really, really quick. So be sure not to glue on where it folds. Could have done this with just glue stick, I know, but I didn't. Okay, this was the top. This is the bottom, not on the part where it folds. Just over here. Ta-da. Yes. Yes. It needs lots more decorating. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah? Need to sort of reshape it. I've been doing so much folding with this. Okay, now this needs to be glued on here. So I need to put glue here, here, and here. No notch, no, we're not making notches, love. Are you making nachos? Now I'm hungry. Did not have lunch yet. Because this is sort of rounded, I'm going to put glue a little bit higher. So the pocket will be more shallow, but I don't really mind. Because it really needs to be stuck down. Okay. Ooh, shaky hands. Be sure not to glue it on where it folds, right? Yeah, a little bit lower. Oh, it just looks so cool. Yes, yes, yes. Stamping, stamping, later. Okay, almost finished. I am going to put in a small brad or an eyelet. I'm going to put in an eyelet. I'm thinking eyelet for some reason. And it needs a Velcro dot. I have this color here and I have this colors, the eyelets. I just have a few of them. I've been hoarding them. I think they're so lovely. Sort of a maroon, terracotta brown. It's the exact same color. Yes. Found it in a thrift shop. Who knew, right? Yeah. Okay. What size was this? Like a normal size. I'm going to do small. No, I'm going to do large. Are you sure? Yes. Pretty sure. Oh, yes, I was sure. I've used one of these here and there. I really like them, so I've been hoarding them. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I love the pop of color here. Okay, this will have a Velcro dot. I did not mention this in the supplies used, did I? Maybe I did, maybe I did. So I need a woolly part and a clear part. I'm just gonna pair them together first. There we go. Not all of them, just one. Just one. Okay, they're very, very sticky. I'm going to have the woolly part there, on top of this. It will show through then, but that's quite alright. Oh, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Do you? Do you not mind it? I mind it. So I'm going to put it next to it. No, it doesn't look right. Yes. All aboard. Is it flat? We're doing it. Yes. Look at this. Yes. Let go, please. Thank you. Yeah. First time when you lift it off, be careful not to take it off again. You don't even see it. Ta-da. Are you gonna do no, I'm not gonna do Velcro dots here. Fantastic. Fantastic. There we go. There we go. There we go. I have no clue how. I've been at this for hours, guys. I'm gonna quickly check how long this video is, but I really do want to make the closure. But maybe we have time to do some more decorating, like a pocket here and oh, so lovely. Let's have a quick look. Good news is we have enough time for a closure. It's going to be a simple one, but a double one. Now I've taken out two big eyelets. These are from We Are Memory Keepers. I have a box of these, and I've tried some colors, and I think I'm gonna go for the gold because of the yellow that is on here. And normally I do one in the middle. I'm gonna do two. Yeah, so I'm gonna do one here underneath field notes for sure, and one there. And this is actually something, I don't know what it is, but it looks like could be on a field notes journal. Yeah, okay. Bigger setting. There we go. Oh, where do we want it? Where do I want it? In between these two labels. Doesn't really matter, guys. You don't need to sort of measure. I am going to have it there. Yep. Here's what I'm doing. What are you doing? Yes, I want the other one in the exact same spot. So I'm doing this and then moving this up. There. I know. Should have done that in advance. Oh, guys, these are like butter, really. I really enjoy them. Okay. And then the other one goes sort of here. Yes. How does this look? Oh, it looks fine. It looks fine. I did not want to look at the back first. Okay, I'm gonna need a piece of this. How long do we want it? Where's the beginning? Well, at the start. I want to double it up. Double it up first, yes. And then I want to wrap it around just once. Just once, just once. Okay. In case you have never seen me do this, this is going to be the piece that I need to make a knot or a bow. Yes, I'm doubling it up, putting it in there, making a big loop, putting both of these ends through. One longer piece, one shorter piece, and that already looks amazing. Yes, and then the longer piece I'm going to wrap around, and we're going to use this to tie a knot, make a bow, whatever you want, loves. Yeah. I'll probably trim them. It's a little bit too long. So again, I'm going to do this. Yes, wrap it around, leaving a bit more. So there. I have never done a double closure, but why not? Why not do a double closure? Careful, love. There you go. Wrap the big piece all around. Again, took off way too much. But that's all right. And I'm going to make another bow. I am going to save the ends of this that I'm taking off, because that'll be nice for journal toppers and such. I want to make this shorter. A smaller bow. Going to use this for toppers on the tags in this journal. Is it too much? It's way too much. I actually really need to make them a lot smaller. Should have measured better. I know. Great. Okay guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you the end result and tell you what else we're going to do to this journal. Oh, so cute, right? It's already so lovely. So here she is for now. It's the Field Notes Journal Folio Lapbook. Flip over, whatever. With the double closure. It's really cool. I did change something about the closure, guys. I switched it out. I went in from the top, but now I went in from the bottom. It just looks better to me. Yeah? Okay, you open it up like so. Already lovely. Decorating here. Gonna do a little bit of decorating here. Probably do some decorating here. Yes. Then you open her up again. Fantastic. You have this thing. Because why not? I want to do some decorating here. Then on the inside, I'm going to make a pocket here and do lovely decorating here. Now this is raised a little bit because this was glued on later. So I might make this into sort of a tuck spot, or I don't know yet, guys. Stamping here, stamping there, just a little bit more decorating. Then you, yes, more decorating. Do not know with what. Well, with the kit. Then you flip it open. I'm going to look here first. Pocket, decorating. Yes, and then I'm going to move this up. Then we have this part that we can open up. Yeah. I am going to do decorating. I don't think I'm going to make pockets here, because it's going to be flipped up. If there's going to be pocket, they're going to be sort of sideways, side tucks, right? Yeah, I think so, because we do not want stuff to fall out. And then on the back, more room for pockets and stuff. And of course, there's going to be a journal in here. So stamping, journal in here. I'm going to make this from vintage papers and the kit. And I want to do something nice with the sort of binding. I do not know yet, but I want to do a sort of a special binding or do something to it. Yeah? Okay, guys, that's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back again this Friday with another project, playing with the kit. I am either going to finish this, which means I'm going to put in the journal itself and do some more decorating on here, or I'm going to make ephemera to put in here using the kit, because there are so many pages and so much to make with it. And I have a big piece of the file folder left. So cards, tags, labels, you name it, all sorts. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some questions. Where can I find the kit? It is on Ko-Fi, guys. I'm going to link it below. Yeah, and do not forget to get your freebie. So I'll be back again this Friday. Hopefully I'm going to see you then. Until then, bye guys.